Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how I make baklava. So I've got 500 grams of pistachio nuts blitzed and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and I give that a good mix. You can use whatever nut you want, by the way, almond, walnut, all work well. I love pistachio. Then I have 250 grams of butter, which I have clarified the best I can. I'm just pouring it through a strainer to try and get rid of some of the extra milk solids that were still left. I thought I did a really good job, but you'll see later that I didn't do as well as I thought. Then I have 14 sheets of filo, and I'm going to use 7 on the top, 7 on the bottom. I cut the sides so that the filo fits my tray, so I've ended up with about 10 sheets on top, 10 on bottom. That really doesn't make a difference. If you've only got 7 sheets and it fits your tray, use the 7 sheets. That's completely fine. But I don't like to waste, so I ended up with the extra bits. Then I grease my tray and I add my first 7 sheets of filo, and then I add the little offcuts that we cut so that the first sheets fit the tray. And then I add in my nut mixture. I've got these fairly coarse, some people like them really fine, but I like the texture this gives better. So we lay them all into the tray and flatten them out. I did save some actually so that I can garnish with, I forgot to mention that. And then we're going to cut the other 7 sheets and we're going to lay the offcuts first. And then we're going to lay the final 7 sheets. We are then going to put a little bit of butter on the top layer of filo just to help us cut the shapes. I'm cutting this into 12 pieces, but you can cut them into 9 pieces, you can cut them into 6 pieces if you want, but 12 pieces this size are really good, because it is very sweet. Then we're going to put all of the butter over the pastry. Make sure you get inside the little nooks and crannies. I couldn't think of a word there. And now you'll see where I made my biggest error. All of those milk solids that have gathered in the bottom, and I poured it on top, which was really stupid. And I tried to take it off with a spoon, but it wasn't really having it, so I just left them on there, and you'll see what they did later. You want to bake this for 1 hour and 15 minutes at 150 fan. Then I'm going to make the syrup with 1 cup of caster sugar, 1 cup of water, and a big squeeze of lemon juice. And we're going to bring that to the boil, and after 10 minutes it will be ready. Your hand will feel sticky if you hold it over. Then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of rose water. If you don't like rose water, leave it out, or use orange blossom water. I love rose water, so there you go. Then once the baklava is ready, we're going to let it sit for 1 minute. And you will see as well those little black marks on it. They were what the milk solids did. It's not the end of the world, because I'm going to garnish it with pistachio anyway. So then I pour hot syrup onto hot pastry. Some people will say that's completely wrong, but it works best for me. And the baklava stayed really crunchy for 4 days. It didn't curl up at the sides, whereas when I use cold syrup, I never have that luck. So you do what is best, or what you think is best, but this is how I do it. Then I'm adding on my pistachios for garnish, and you want to leave this for a good few hours so that the flavours really settle down and everything's good. And you see the crunch on there. Usually I don't leave the sound on my videos, but I wanted you to hear the crunch, because those people that say hot syrup will not give you crunchy baklava are wrong. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.